All right, Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football here at American Conference Media Days, joined by Matt Peart, offensive lineman, UConn. Matt, how you doing?
I'm good. Feel good. It's a nice atmosphere. Good to be around. Some good people and some good food. It's nice.
It's a conference where you guys are spread all over the country, but not you. You guys maybe 90 minutes in the car, like you said. You took a nap, and wow, you were here.
Yeah, it was it was kind of weird. Just knocked out, and I was like, oh, we're here. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice.
So, not necessarily criticism here, but just the facts. The offense hasn't been exactly dynamic in recent years. What are you guys working on up front? It all starts there. If they don't get blocked, then nothing happens. What do you see out of the offense that gives you some hope for this fall?
For us this fall, you can definitely see there's like a big change in our offensive culture. From an offensive line standpoint, kind of see a more cohesive unit, more of a collective group of individuals, not even individuals, just like a collective group of guys willing to work and to get the job done. The communication is sound. The confidence is just there. You can see it. Even in the young guys who just came here, they come here with a little chip on their shoulder. They want to take someone's spot, type of thing. So it's just really nice to have that competitive aspect. Not even on the line, but everywhere. You can see it with receivers, the tight ends, running backs as well. New running backs with Xavier and Donovan O'Reilly. They're riding and running for the top spot. This is a testament to see like that competitive atmosphere is just like it's just there.
You wouldn't be here if you weren't one of the top players at your position in the conference, wouldn't be here if you weren't a leader. What do you do to make sure everybody's pulling their weight to make this an improved offense this year?
Just kind of remind guys, what we're trying to do and where we're coming from. Just don't lose sight of that idea and mindset that, we're trying to reshape the image of UConn football. Not just for Connecticut, but in the eyes of the nation. So you're a part of something that's bigger than you. So just keeping that in mind, and just keep restoring that drive and that want to understand that what we're doing is like it's like I'm getting fired up right now, but I can't really put it into words. Just when they see that I am a leader, but I've been also called a quieter guy on the team, but I'm coming out of my own right and being more vocal. But when they see me getting so passionate and fired up, you can kind of see it in themselves as well. Yo, Matt's getting really fired about this. This is something very serious. We got to take a hand. And there's other guys on the team that I've showed up as well to carry the load, with Donovan and Marche and Eli, Ryan Crozier, all those guys. They're there as well to restate the same image just in a different way. A testament to them. So it's constant reminders to them that we're not here just to go through the motions. We're here to get better. We have to prove ourselves. It's nothing but just to prove ourselves. Yeah.
You play in a conference talking about proving itself that seems to prove itself almost every time they get on the big stage. So you take a bit of a knock nationally and not being a Power 5 program, but we see it every season. We see the Houstons, we see the Navies, the Memphis teams that play on the big stage, and if they don't win, they look real good regardless, and sometimes they get some really big wins. You've also got a head coach that's proven it on the big stage and taken teams to major bowl games, the Fiesta Bowl in particular. So you got to have some confidence there that you've got a leader that has been able to pull it off before.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, no rebuild has gone 100% swimmingly. With a rebuild, you're not only just creating new plays, you're rebuilding a whole culture. Something that most guys aren't really used to, and that it takes time. For us, we're looking to really come out of our shell. I feel like the culture we create a good foundation with the guys that we had last year, and now we're just looking to build off of that. And with a guy like Coach Etzel, who knows what it takes to get to that point, it just gives us more confidence to know, trust in what he says, because he's been there before. He's not here to put us in a bad standing. He's only here to make us improve. So just knowing that and having that in the back of our mind, it's just it's comforting knowing that there's a guy that knows what to do, how to do it to get us, to get UConn back to where it used to be.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Matt. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
All right, Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football here at American Conference Media Days, joined by Donovan Williams from the UConn Huskies. Donovan, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. So to look at your stat line and how you've contributed to this football team in the last few years, and considering that Bryant Sheriffs has moved on, You can pretty much do a little bit of everything. You played the quarterback role 2 years ago, got into the running game last year a little bit more. So what is being worked on in terms of your role? Is it defined? Is there still some things to be determined this August?
I think my role is very much open on the team. I play a huge role in special teams. Offensively, I was involved in the Wildcat package, as well as receiver. This year I look to make more of a splash, being a receiver, but also in the running game like I did last year, and of course contributing on special teams.
So you're a guy that defenses are trying to find on the field. You could be lined up just about anywhere. That has to bring some excitement to your game in terms of your anticipation for game day, because you can be utilized anywhere and make an impact on the game.
Yeah, that's something I look forward to, just being versatile and being able to contribute to wherever my team needs me to.
So looking at this UConn team, certainly didn't meet, I'm sure, the expectations that you had last year. What have you seen out of the guys in the spring and through some of the workouts in the summer that would get you juiced up for this fall?
Just dedication. Everyone's bought in, just hard work the entire offseason, and we're ready to get after come the beginning of August.
You know, it's a football program that's won in the past, and won with the head coach that you have. I'm sure that you know he's taken a team to a Fiesta Bowl, played in bowl games. So does that give you a level of confidence, you and the guys, that you guys can get it done?
Yeah, we're definitely confident in following Coach Etzel's lead. He's been there before. He knows what he's doing. So just listening to him and following his steps, we're ready to go and do what we have to do to bring that level of success back to Connecticut.
Donovan, thank you so much. Appreciate it.